Hello!
Hello!
Hello! Hello, this is Kelly Ross and this is hashtag Love Right Create and I am hanging out with Gabby Robbins who's making fun of me right now.
Woo, she's crazy.
And I'm also hanging out with Morgan Wiley. She's
Hello.
not making fun of me as much, but I have a feeling she is in her head. Now, tonight we are playing catch up because, not catch up, because we're playing catch up. And it's because we haven't seen each other in forever.
Yeah. Been a
You guys
while.
are you guys are too busy for me.
No. What?
I think that this should be a funny face episode, and whoever makes the most funny faces wins.
You win. Yay,
Would
Kelly.
you would you still be my friend and go have coffee with me if I look like this?
Sure. Sure.
My husband and I do this all the time where we make a funny face. Would you still hang out with me if I look like? Would you still marry me if I look like this? All the time. What if I look like this?
Is the answer ever no?
Yes. Yes. The answer is no on occasion. We tell each other that we could still be friends. Uh, but now there's Facebook friends, so it's not even like we'd have to be in public together. That's a whole nother episode. We should
Right?
talk about that.
Yes.
Friends or friends?
Friends.
Who are those other authors out there really? And readers too, I think, and bloggers. Ooh, this could be good. Um, so before we get into all of that stuff, how about we catch everyone up on what's going on, because I am boring. Callie Ross right here is the picture of boring in the dictionary. It's actually kind of sad. But Gabby, you have had the most fun, I think, in the last 2 weeks, so you should have to
Yeah,
go first.
I agree with that. I did have fun the first part. Went to Disney World. Was amazing. I'm constantly inspired by that place. Was really great. Um, so that was tons of fun. And then I went to DC for work, which was a whole other world, but was also very fun. Really great food and restaurants. So that's what I've been doing, working, and had it felt short, but it was a good 7-day vacation with the fam. So now I'm back and trying to just get in a groove before the holidays so that I can get some writing in. But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
What about you, Morgan? You've sounded like you've been having some fun too.
I have been having some fun. Some of it's just fam stuff, getting school back in the swing of things, fine routine. Been trying to get some writing in. It's not going quite as well as I had hoped, but it will get better. And I had the honor of being a part of a boxed set out now. It's called After Twilight: Six Tales of First Loves, Extraordinary Heroines, and Daring Adventures. It's very exciting. But it's six authors, and including myself, and so it's six full-length novels, and then there are also four bonus short story prequels that were included that have never before been published. One of mine. So that's been exciting. So there's just been marketing and promo and kind of getting involved with that kind of stuff. So that's been took up a chunk of this week, but it's been fun. It's been exciting.
It
Cool.
does sound exciting. Go ahead. Sorry, Gabby.
No, that sounds really cool.
It was very cool. I'm very excited.
Well, okay. So if people want to order that, what would they type in the search box at the
Well,
top?
they can. It's on all digital retailers or most. Amazon, Kindle, iBooks. It is called After Twilight. You could do that. You could also search by my name or any of the other authors: Julia Crane, Lizzie Ford, Ella James, Tara West, and Sophie Davis.
What? That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Cool.
that's very, very cool. Also, it's a part of, if you read on iBooks, it's a part of their book bundle promo they have going on right now. There are about 100 box sets that people have put together for this promo, all 99 cents.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you could get a lot of them, but get ours too.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm kind of jelly of all the authors that you're hanging out with.
It was pretty cool. I was very honored to be a part. It was very fun.
Well, okay, so this week we're going to kind of keep it short. We're all trying to get back in the swing of things. So I'm springing this on you guys at the last minute, as in like just, 30 seconds ago in my brain I thought of it. Well, while you're trying to get back in the swing of things, whether it's, just life stuff or work stuff, what is something that you want to do better at this week, this coming week, than you did last week? Gabby, what about you?
Well, I actually had a friend over who is a vlogger on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel called The Thacker Life.
Cool.
He's got quite a few followers, and he's moving back to Washington. They're moving 30 minutes from the Seattle area.
Oh, my Washington.
Yeah. And I told them, and now I have quite a few people who live there, so we're gonna have to go hang out, Kelly, with our friends up there. But he was asking me when my book was going to be done, and I just started recognizing that even though in my head I know it's this is my book and I'm going to write a book, and I'm still actually convincing myself that I'm going to do that every day, you know what I mean? That other people are actually waiting for it, for me to actually do it.
Yeah, hello.
I know. So this week I told him, I was like, I want to actually become habitual, even if it's 30 minutes, even if it's just an hour, about sitting down and opening my stuff or leaving my stuff out and writing, even if it's plotting, but just every single day sitting down. So that's what I'm going to try to do this week, and I had planned on doing this week, is just sitting down and even just, even if it's just thoughts and whatever comes out naturally, but just getting it down. And I had a really cool conversation with my 14-year-old today just about doing it, but not pressuring myself to do it fast and letting the story grow. And I just thought that was so interesting. She's like, well, don't rush it. You want it to be right, Mom, but do it every day and it'll be great. You tell me all the time that I just need to get to sit down and do stuff. So I kind of feel like that's where I'm at right now, and that I just need to not pressure myself, but do something every day. So that's what my goal this week will be.
Awesome. Okay, what about you, Morgan?
Really similar. Just my time management, and I think sometimes when I'm writing and I feel like, or if there's a 45-minute window, I think, that's not really long enough for me to get into my story, because it takes me a while to kind of remember where I was, or kind of refresh, and then where am I going, and then start writing. So by then it's I need at least a chunk of a few hours to feel like I can really get into it and feel productive about it. But like what Gabby was saying, if I say I have 45 minutes or even half an hour, I can be doing other things. I can be writing down thoughts. I can be working on a different part of the project. I could be plotting out something else, just something to keep it moving and fresh in my head and feel like I'm productive, because then a whole day goes by and I realize, wow, I really didn't get much done because I wasn't focused on it. But I think I would feel more productive in myself if I did just take advantage of the little chunks of time, So hoping for the bigger chunks to get more done. But and I think, to be honest, I'm just gonna have to start pulling some late nighters. I'm not very good about that, but I need more writing time, so I just need to make it happen. But so that's my time management.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you on that one, time management, but also eliminating distractions for me this week. That's what my goal is. I've got to say no to some stuff. Not that I have to say no to everything, but I do have to take a step back and say, this day or this time, if someone calls or if somebody emails or if somebody tweets me or what, I've got to just say no. Or whatever is new on Netflix, I need to forget that. So I think that for me it's saying no and getting rid of those distractions. I'm such a sucker for that stuff. I just get pulled in way too easily. So for me it's about that. Okay, so now that we know what we need to do better on and what we want to do better on, and hopefully we'll do better on those things, I want to challenge you, not just to do better in those things, but to also do something else. It's not hard. It's not difficult at all, I promise. We were talking about our topics for this hangout. Like we've talked about a ton of different stuff, and I need to actually go back and write all of our topics down eventually. But I have some ideas for some future topics. I know you guys too. Also, I can't talk. You guys also have ideas. Yeah. But what I'd like for you to do is next week come back here with 4 ideas, but 2 of those ideas have to not be yours. They have to be people that you tweet or Facebook or Instagram. Like, I want your readership or other authors to kind of help you come up with 2 of the 4 ideas. So 2 of them can be your own, but 2 of them, I think it would be cool if we had some interaction and got some other writers and some other authors and some other bloggers and readers' thoughts on what they want to hear about. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
And it sounds doable?
Yeah.
Doable.
Okay. And that's the one thing I think that we have to keep in mind. It kind of goes along with what Gabby was talking about. You know, I think that there's this whole notion that we have to push through and get stuff done, and I think prioritizing is very important. But you know, like, I don't think we should be challenging ourselves to do stuff that is so way out there that when we don't get it done, we feel defeated and don't want to do anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So before we hang up, because it seems like it's been super short, but before we hang up, I was going to tell you, and I'm going to forward it to you, but I think that I'm going to challenge everyone that is writing, or a writer, or an author, that is watching. I want you to go on to TED.com, TED.com. I saw a new TED Talk. My friend Melissa says hello, and she sent it to me, and I'm going to be forwarding it to you too. But it is from Elizabeth Gilbert. I'm looking at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the link. It's called, her TED Talk, the title is Your Elusive Creative Genius.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Okay. I love it. She's the author of Eat, Pray, and Love.
Yes,
And,
I saw that one.
oh, well then
It's a good one.
It's a good one because she talks about inspiration. So that one I loved because it really lines up well with what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's good to watch it again.
Yeah, I'll watch it again. Absolutely.
Okay, well, I just think it's so neat because I really love this idea of how we've turned the word genius into something internal when the word was created or thought up, it was something external. And so while you may think you're a creative genius, you know, over 500 years ago, people didn't think you were a creative genius. They thought you were inspired by genius, that something outside of you is genius. And I'm fascinated by that concept. And after watching it, I felt inspired, but I also felt kind of like a weight lifted off my shoulders.
Right.
Like that it is okay for stuff to inspire me and for me not to feel so much pressure about this has to work just this way and it has to be my idea in here and I have to be able to explain it perfectly. And I feel like there's so much of the logic that goes into it that we lose some of the creativity of it. And so I just really enjoyed the TED Talk.
Cool. I loved it. Yeah. That's when I started watching TED Talks was when I heard that one because I was like, oh, this is super cool. Because I liked the movie and I thought, well, maybe I should read the book, and then I haven't gotten around to it. But yeah.
No, they have some great ones.
You know, to be a great writer, you also have to be a great reader. So what are you going to read this week? Do either of you have a book that you were planning to read this week?
I have several.
How about you pick one?
Okay. Well, for when I just need a brain break, I started this House of Secrets. It's a middle grade by Chris Columbus and Ned Vizzini. It's who was the director of 2 of the Harry Potters. And Also, the creator of The Goonies and something else. So lots of things actually, but so I haven't gotten very far, but I'm reading that. And then for inspirations, I'm reading this one, Firestarter Session.
Nice.
Incredible. Just saying.
I'm writing it down right now. All right,
Yeah,
Gabby, what about
very
you?
good.
Okay, well, I was going to read this book because the cover attracted me and Maya. It's called The School of Good and Evil by Soman Chanani. Problem is, I picked this up at my library, and it's the second book in a series. So
I have
had
the
to find
first one. Didn't I send it to you? I was going to send you the first one.
Did you?
Maybe I didn't.
No, but it was so cool because the cover says "A World Without Princes," and my daughter, who's like, you know, she's slightly tomboyish, she was like, "Oh, intriguing," but it has such cool, like, illustrations.
Yeah, it does.
Like, the girls', you know, pictures look all great, and the boys' pictures look all disheveled and stuff. And I was like, oh, I need to find out about this. So yeah, send me the first one because I was really disappointed when I realized it was the second book in a series. But
you
yeah,
might want to read it first.
Yeah, the first book probably.
I mean, yeah, read it. I mean, before you give it to her.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, you do recognize that one's read The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So besides,
I thought you were talking about the middle one.
Yeah.
Or the
no, it's not for Shane, Maya. So
okay.
She can handle it. But yeah, because she's been talking about books she wants to read. So we went to get books about New Zealand for a project and ended up somehow in the young adult section. I have no idea how that happened.
No idea.
And we happened to go through all of those books because I had to see what was new there. This was actually in the middle grade section, but it was, you know, one of the ones, I guess it's newer, so it was sitting out. And I was like, oh, totally taking that home with me. But yeah, that one. I still have to read The House of Hades by Rick Riordan. It's sitting there looking at me all beautiful, and I just need to pick it up and do it. So maybe I'll do that before I do this one. But yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe picking up some Jennifer Armentrout this week, just for fun.
Which one?
The third one in the Gargoyle series.
There's a third one already?
It's not out yet. Is it out?
Oh, see now that oh.
I saw it at the New York, the chapter by chapter that she was gonna have it there, but
Wow.
Nice
I
friend.
thought we were friends. I really thought we were friends.
Wow.
What? Wait, I haven't finished. I haven't started.
No, but you didn't even tell us you had it.
Wow, you have a book we're all dying for.
I'm sorry.
You could do live readings for us.
We could bond. We could do voices. I mean, there's so much we could do.
Right?
I'm sure that would go over well with the audience too.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, hurry.
Okay.
Because I'm coming to your house like.
And it's not far away. I could finish that in a day. Easy.
9 a.m. I have to be at work at like 10, so I'll be there to pick it up on my way. Okay.
Oh, Lord, help me. Okay, so we're reading, we're writing, we're challenging ourselves this week. Is there anything I'm missing?
I don't think so.
Okay. Awesome. All right, well, I think that's it. How easy was that?
Yeah.
And I think I totally counted at least 4 funny faces, Gabby. They were all over in this little corner over here, but I can zoom in on them later.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Does that mean I win? Because if that means I win, I'm totally down with that.
I don't know. I think I probably have about 20 funny faces that happen within like a 2 or 3 second period of time.
Yeah.
It just happens. I don't know what it is. It could be my oversized eyeballs.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
And I apologize for all the excess background noise. My people are out of control tonight.
Hence the easier topic of conversation this evening.
Yeah.
Helped. Because next week y'all are going down. I don't really know what we're gonna talk about, but it'll be good.
Yes.
Okay. We'll
All
talk
right.
about our 4 topics too, to make
Yes.
sure that we've got them. All right. Well then, I'll talk to you ladies next week.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.